Hi, Dr. Charles Fay from the Love and Logic Institute. This is a message from the heart of Love and Logic. During these really tough times, so many of us are so stressed, feeling so overwhelmed. And is it important for us to remember that our brain does some very interesting things when we feel this way? Well, a soup of stress hormones and neurochemicals all work together to put us into fight or flight or freeze mode. Oh, that's a wonderful response. It's all about survival. But that survival response, can it really get in the way when we're trying to raise kids, when we're trying to keep families together and have good marriages? Well, you bet. I know I struggle with it. So sometimes it's helpful for all of us to remember that when we're really stressed, we tend to misperceive what other people do as being personal. And when we start taking things personal, that's when we get angry, and that's when we have a harder time maintaining control. And so sometimes I have to say to myself, more so recently than before, this isn't about me. This doesn't have to be about me. We're all struggling. We're all in this together. A second thing we tend to do when we feel really stressed is our mind goes to, how can I get this problem solved now? And it usually involves anger, lectures, threats of some kind, resorting or falling back on ineffective things like coercion. And when we start having that feeling, maybe it's wise for us to say to ourselves, hey, if I don't want to mess, say less. You might want to even write that up on your refrigerator or up on maybe on the steering wheel of your car, a little sticky note. If I don't want to mess, say less. And lastly, is it okay to delay consequences? Is it okay to delay our reaction? You bet it is. Now, some of us have been taught that that's not true, that we always have to do something immediately. Doing something immediately is a good way to create total chaos in our life, especially when we do it immediately when we're angry. Is it okay for you to look at your kids or even your spouse or some other person and say, I am so upset right now that I can't think straight. I need some time. I make better decisions when I'm calm. I'm going to have to do something about this. We'll talk later. Is that a sign of strength? Is that really great modeling? Well, I hope this helps you out. And my thoughts on all of this are thank you, thank you, thank you. You are valuable to your families. You're valuable to your loved ones. Be well.